Hello and welcome to Brain 10, where we brainstorm 10 ideas daily. Today's Friday's episode, so that means that we're doing 10 new tech products or new tech ideas or services or startups. So we got a list of 11 today, some pretty cool stuff going on in the tech world, small business world. My name is Christian.
And I'm Aaron. Welcome to episode 27.
Episode 27. All right, so we're going to get started with, it's also going to be, besides, new tech products, part of the tech products are sometimes, tech news. So this first one's going to be something along with Amazon. So Amazon, I don't know, Aaron, if we can pull up that link and post it down there. But it's a link from fastcompany.com. And it says that Amazon is planning to open hundreds of brick and mortar bookstores. So what that means is that they basically cleared out the way, for them to actually go ahead and do this. They cleared the market. As far as borders, I know there's still a few Barnes and Nobles, but not as many as there was before Amazon existed. Mm-hmm. So they basically started this company, Amazon, back in I don't know when, selling books for very cheap, and they basically cleared the market, the brick and mortar bookstores, and now they're planning on building hundreds of these bookstores. I think they said around 300 or 400 in the United States, and I know they have one, I believe, in Seattle or Washington. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm curious to see what they're going to do different than Barnes & Noble or any other type of bookstore, because, Amazon has to, if Barnes & Noble's already been doing it this way and they've been doing the brick and mortar and killing it, it's either going to be a flop by Amazon or they're going to change it and flip it on its head, and it's going to be drastically different in the way that we shop for books as we know it. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm excited for that as well. All right, so moving on to number 2. Let me post the link down here. And also for anybody who's just jumping in or they've never been to one of our shows before, all of this information, since it's Friday, will be uploaded tomorrow with our show notes, and you can copy the notes. You can watch the video again, anything. So if you find any of this stuff interesting and you don't grab it over on the comment sections over here, you can go to our YouTube channel, grab all the data for free. So, mail, or I don't want to just...
Maitre.
Yeah, I don't know exactly. Okay, we'll go with that. I don't really know how to say it without messing it up. But basically, it's an app, and it's or an application style website widget. And what it does is, if you have a product or a service that's coming out and you want to create awareness for it, or you want to create people's interest in it, this basically gives you that feeling of scarcity. So what the widget does is say, okay, the more people who share this, the higher up in the queue that you are to receive the product. So, okay, let's do an example here and say there's a new iPhone 7 coming out on Kickstarter, and it's only going to be released on Kickstarter. Well, on Kickstarter's website, they would use this service, this widget, and the more people who shared it on Facebook, Twitter, social media, basically their reach, you move farther up on the list, and you're going to get that iPhone 7 off of Kickstarter faster and sooner than the other person. So it's like we only have a little limited amount of them, and you have to do this to do it. So it creates the anxiety to make sure that you share it, and there's only a limited number, which really makes people active to buy. And 3, for the business, it just spreads it like wildfire organically.
Nice. And this is a widget that you can install in your website.
Correct. Okay. Yeah. Any website. I posted the link down there. And I believe that, the price is not too bad. I looked at the price. It was for 3 months or so, it was like $50 or $100. So depending on when you're launching a product, or if you have somebody launching a product or service, that's a lot of advertising dollars. You got to look at the ROI on it, is that you're saving a lot of advertising dollars with this. So
Hey, okay. Number 3 is going to be designfeet.io. Now, this is very, very interesting. I just signed up for it and I got the invitation. It's in beta right now. But think of this as Canva mixed with Pablo, mixed with I don't know what else. But it's kind of like Canva. So Canva allows you to, create this graphics for, social media or any online platform, really. And it lets you, create all these things by drag and dropping. What Design Feed does is it allows you to just write what you want to put on the picture, and it automatically gives you a whole bunch of options with the text already in them, with the background pictures already in them, and you get to choose which one you want. Okay.
Oh, so it will create it for Facebook or Instagram.
For any of those. Tumblr, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, all the major social networks, it will create them. Now,
nice.
It won't even create, it will create for all the social networks, and it will create variations of it. So, and it's all automatic. It's very.
What are they going to charge? That's the question.
I don't know, because right now you can sign up, and at least for me, it was pretty quick. I signed up for the beta. They sent me an email. I confirmed, and then they sent me another email saying like, "Hey, sign up here." I just did a couple of them, and it was just, super quick. You just write your text, write it. You can write even a subtext, maybe even hashtags and all that stuff, and it creates it for you. And it was all free for now. Now, besides that, you can also they have more of a remix section too, where they already have some they're already created. You just click on remix and you change a thing or two, and you're able to post them too. A really cool thing is also you're able to post these directly to either Hootsuite or Buffer to add them to your waiting list, you can say.
Okay. Definitely going to have to get that. And this may be a bash on Hootsuite, but I definitely would probably use Buffer over that. Okay, I'm sorry. I was loading the link on my website because I wanted to, or my computer, because I'm definitely going to sign up for that now. Okay, sorry. Number 4 is something that's been out, but it's a new feature with Alexa, and I want to put the link down here. Just got my info. Looks like great. Awesome. So Terry just got her invite. Can't wait to play around with it. Awesome, Terry. Yeah, I think that'll help you out with that's right up your alley. Mm-hmm. Okay. So everybody knows about Alexa, or if you do not know about Alexa, it is basically a talking system to you, like Amazon released it. It's the Amazon Echo. Anyway, you walk into your room and you're like, Alexa, play music, and it will play like your music off of Spotify, or it'll play, whatever else, or like, what's the temperature? She'll answer questions. But now one of the newest services is you can say, let me make sure I get the phrase right. It's like, Alexa, ask Uber to get me a car, and Alexa will go out and find you an Uber car. So you just walk into a room, you don't have to do anything, and Alexa's getting you a car. You finish getting ready or whatever else, and it's like, all right, your Uber has arrived. Walk out the door and you go. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty cool. And Uber's kind of a front runner. They're obviously ahead of the game, but I definitely see more companies using things like that. Not Uber, but Alexa, I want pizza from Pizza Hut, and it's like, boom, what do you want from Pizza Hut? I want this, this, and this, and she just places the order for you. I could definitely see something like that.
Yeah. I watched the video, and it's just so intuitive and so awesome. All you have to do is just like a one-time sync with your iPhone app, and you just basically tell Alexa, find me an Uber ride, and it's on your phone. Boom, right there. Hey, it's gonna be 5 minutes until your Uber arrives.
Yeah, but oh man, it's gonna be awesome. We got to get an Alexa for the office.
All right, so number 5, again, it's more of another news article. I don't have the link for it. I should have grabbed that earlier. But basically, Instagram is rolling out a feature that a lot of us have been asking for. I know Twitter has this functionality where if you own several Twitter accounts, you can switch between them very easily. You don't have to log out, log back in, and do all that. So Instagram is rolling out this feature for select iOS users and Android users, actually, that allows you to switch between your Instagram accounts fairly easy. And it also allows you to, when you get notifications on your phone, it tells you, from which account, someone liked or comment or, whatever.
Right.
So again, this is all just, for select users. So they're doing like, a test run, I guess. And in order to see if you have it or not, you just go to the settings up here if you're using an iPhone. And if you go all the way to the bottom, and in between clear search history and log out, you'll see a little button that says add an account. I don't have it. So if you have it, let us know. Let us know how it works out for you.
Yeah, you can jump in actually because I want to see it.
But yeah, only select users have it right now. So none of us have it.
And it would save a bunch of time. It's either that or you buy 6 or 7 iPhones. Terry's asking if you could repeat how to do it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So under your profile, so you have to go to your profile, and then you have to go to the settings, which is right here at the top. And then you just want to scroll all the way down to the bottom. And at the very bottom, if you have it, it'll be in between these two on the very bottom where it says clear search history and log out.
Nothing.
Right.
Nothing.
It'll say add an account.
I'm sure they say it's random, but it's pretty much like, hey, you have to have 100,000 users or something like that. See, right. Terry, get 100,000 users and then let us know if that's what it is. Okay, that was number 5, right? Number 5?
Yeah.
Okay. This is called My Snap Memories, number 6. And basically think of Time Hop or what Facebook's piggybacked onto is like their memories, but you can do that with Snapchat stories. A lot of people have been arguing like this goes against everything about Snapchat, but it doesn't affect the integrity of the way Snapchat's done because it's not like you post it on your Snapchat story. It's sent to you directly. And so what it does is like, oh, I had a story from X amount of days or months ago or whatever else, and it will send it back to you and it's like, hey, do you remember this Snapchat story? And at that point, it doesn't really go to all your followers again. So it's not like your followers have to rewatch it or anything, and it doesn't go back on there. Now, a caveat to that would be that if it's on your phone and you have the uploader, you could actually do it again, but
right.
Anyway,
monthly email type thing where they send you like, hey, remember this?
All right. Well, actually, I saw this message down here. Frank is down here. He's just blab surfing. Hopefully you blab surfed and you hit like a really cool spot and you're just going to stay right here. But so check out that. I did not see if it was, I don't think it's cost at all. But definitely play around with it. I think it'd be cool, especially as much as we're advocating that 2016, 2017 is all going to be about Snapchat and growing that, the authentic users. So this may be another level that you can add to your Snapchat story, or something you could share on other mediums to really create more exposure.
Yeah. Okay. So number 7. Okay, this is pretty cool actually. This is for any small business out there that has any products, as far as maybe physical products. Maybe you're selling boxes.
Hey, Girl Scout cookies.
I don't know, boxes, or maybe like some little toys or watches or cameras, or maybe a physical product. It's called Foldio 360. Now they are on Kickstarter right now. Aaron, I don't know if you can grab that link. It doesn't look like a link, but it's a link.
Yep.
And basically what it is a disc-shaped device that you can place your item on top of it, and it automatically rotates. So you can sync it up with the iPhone app that they also provide. and it automatically takes the pictures of the item rotating in a 360 degree. And you get that image, that video, that interactive video. You know, have you seen that whenever you shop and you can, touch the screen and move it around, and you can see the object moving around 360 degrees?
Right. Yeah.
Well, before it was really hard to achieve that. Now with this shaped device and app, you can do that almost instantaneously, very effortless and very easy to do. Again, they're on Kickstarter. They're going to be released around July of this year, and if you go on Kickstarter now, it starts around $89. Now, besides that, yeah,
is it HD? That's what I want to know. Like high quality 1080p, like all that, or?
Well, it's your phone. You can use your phone to take the pictures, or you can use a DSLR camera to do it. So it hooks up directly to your phone through the app and Bluetooth. So it automatically knows when the device is rotating and when to take the pictures. So you don't have to even like take the pictures or anything like that. It does it automatically, and that works with Bluetooth. Now, if you're using a DSLR camera, it hooks it up with the device via IR transmitter. So it's still going to be, taking the pictures automatically for you. Now, besides the actual device that rotates automatically, they also have a foldio, is what they call it, but it's a more of a little box that you can just fold up, and it gives you that white background all around. Have you seen that? Where the item is just in the middle, you're rotating, and it's just like a blank white background.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I mean, it looks really, really nice if you get those two in conjunction. If you get the 360 and the fold up studio, which is, I mean, it's not very big. Again, this is for smaller objects. But it's, I mean, it looks super cool. It has a LED light integrated into it, so you can turn up the brightness, and it will make the object almost look like it's floating in a white background.
This would also be great for, I mean, like Facebook advertising. I mean, or because I think they have that feature now, or at least a part of it that we talked about a few tech products and services before. Like Target was doing it, and you could like scroll down and they copied Snapchat really, and like go to the side and find out more. But this may be an option on Facebook too. Cool.
Right, and they make it also super easy for you to embed this in your website, in your e-commerce website, and all that. So.
Oh, exactly. I guess I wasn't even thinking about that. So you're selling a product or a watch or whatever, and now you have full capabilities to buy it. Awesome. Okay. This is actually, number 8. This is actually, there was a website, or at least I clicked on a website, and when I tried to send it to Christian, the website never loaded, or it was the wrong website. I have no idea. So here's the app. It's an actual app. And I'm a huge advocate for this type of, let me explain. It's $1.99 on the App Store. But I'm a huge advocate for these types of things. Basically, it's a morning routine tracker. So successful people, as much as we want to deny it or not, they have a routine about what they do. And this breaks it down for you and says, the example they give, at least in one of the videos, was like, within an hour, you're going to be doing like X, which would be like reading, writing, a workout, eating, etc. I have no idea. But you can customize it to what you want to do and however much time you have within it. So the first hour and a half of your morning routine, and it will track it for you. And then you can customize it, see progress, etc. I don't know if you can share it with friends or not and say like, hey, this is how I'm doing on my goals. That would be great. But I just think it's really cool, and it just kind of is something for someone to see visually. Like I wake up and it's like, okay, first thing to do is like meditation. All right, now I can grab some breakfast. And so add some structure to it to help kind of get some progress and get some habits formed. So as soon as you do start getting those habits formed, the rest of your day will be better anyway, because you'll feel better, happier, etc. So cannot advocate for this enough. Again, it's $1.99. Franklin says
I'm gonna have to get that.
it's like Indomondo. I've actually heard of that, but I've never checked them out. So I don't know if Franklin can type down there and we can kind of relay that message or not. But if you have a link for that one too, Franklin, drop it down below because I want to give people some alternatives to it. But anything to really get I love the morning routine. I think I'm a huge advocate for that. Okay. Number 9. You have number 9?
Yes, sir. Okay, so number 9 is Unum. That's unum.la. Basically, what it does is, I know a lot of marketers, a lot of small businesses, the only thing that you can't schedule for all your social media accounts is Instagram. So you can schedule, Facebook, Twitter, and all that. But Instagram is one of those that doesn't allow you to really schedule images to post. Now, this doesn't entirely solve that problem, but it helps you get organized with your Instagram. So it allows you to kind of like a drag and drop, put your pictures in a row, and allows you to visualize what your posts are going to look like on your feed, on your profile feed, basically. Like I said, it allows you to schedule them, but it's more of a reminder, type thing. And you can also save time by like adding the descriptions and all the hashtags to your pictures. Again, you can rearrange them and you can see them. I would definitely suggest to just check out the website and check out the app and see what exactly you can do with it. I just saw it today. I haven't played with it yet, but I know I will. Just because Instagram is one of those things where, again, you can't really, schedule anything. So at least this allows you to see like, okay, Friday I'm going to post this day I'm going to post this day I'm going to post this. It allows you to have the text ready for it. So I have to just, copy paste and get it on Instagram. So
is it free?
I believe it is.
Okay. Yeah, Terry's going to get that. Yes. I mean, that's the biggest struggle right there, Terry. I mean, second biggest struggle other than switching between accounts, but if it's free, I'm jumping on board even more. But
yeah, it's free on the App Store.
Awesome. Okay. Number 10. Let me put the link down here. It is called Emoji Ninja. They want to make it, basically it's an emoji ninja. At least that's the character that they gave away. Yeah, I don't know how exactly. Emoji in any. I don't know. They're trying to be clever with their wording there, but whatever. Anyway, they had a picture of a ninja. I have no idea. What it is, it's a website. I don't know if it's an actual app or not. I've only done it from my phone from Safari. And you upload a picture, any picture that's on your phone, whatever else, and it will tell you the emojis to use with it. So like I uploaded a picture of a particular client and it gave something like a queen, the queen one or whatever, the top hat and something else. And it's like, use these emojis for this picture. Takes away the brain power from you and you're just kind of like, okay, awesome. I know I'm going to use these emojis on this picture, wherever. And that's, I don't know, it's just pretty cool. Very, very simple. It's a generator and it's free. So I definitely encourage everybody to download that if you're using Instagram and want to use emojis. Well, I encourage you to use emojis, but
yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm looking at the website right now. You can basically put your own image there and click on grant emojis.
Yeah.
It gives you 4 emojis basically related to the app, depending. So this one's a dog, so it gives me a whole bunch of dog pictures or a dog.
Grant. Okay, sorry, not ninja, genie. They were saying
emoji.
Yeah, because it was Grant. It was Grant. I knew it was something like that. Yeah. They only text using emojis.
That's true.
High school. Yeah, exactly. Franklin said that only high school kids will love it because they only text using emojis. It's really another language. It really is. Yeah,
it's like you were saying. Like here in a few years, we're gonna have keyboards. This is gonna be emojis.
No! Don't tell that to people on here. I'm just kidding. Yeah, we're gonna have emoji keyboards. Just so you guys know, they're gonna be emoji keyboards. And if you have an emoji.com, whatever it is, You heard it here first, so you better give me some royalties if you go out there and you get a really cool URL because of emoji. But yeah, www.heartfaceemoji.com.
That was gonna be yours.
Yeah, it's gonna be mine. So buy it for me. Hey, Terry, I said that was a good idea, but you can't be stealing my ideas. Terry's down here trying to steal my ideas. Okay. I actually have another one that's not on here, but you said you had one too?
Yeah, this one's kind of more of a fun one. And I like grilled cheese, so I think it's
okay. Let me see.
it's called
Okay, we have something on here. I want to read that comment. Can you ban the crying with laughter emoji? It's possibly the worst thing ever. I don't think you can because that is like used like crazy.
wasn't it like
Unfortunately,
the word of the year in 2015?
right? Yeah, yeah.
Crazy.
So you could probably start a petition.
Change.org. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah. So that just tells you if that's 2015, imagine 2020. We're going to be doing this show with emojis instead of conversation. Oh, and hello to the +1 up there. Love the +1s wherever you're coming from.
Mysterious.
Okay, so tell us about your other one real quick.
Number 11 is called cheeseposties.com. Basically, you sign up. It's a subscribe, business model where you pay a monthly fee and they send you something in the mail. Now, this one is just they send you a grilled cheese in the mail. It's only available for the UK, unfortunately. I really wanted to try it, actually. I plugged in some stuff, and it's pretty cool. I mean, it's really well done. You have the ability to click on, if you're a vegetarian, you can click veggie. If you are allergic to peanuts, you can say you're allergic to peanuts and all this stuff. And they send you these recipes for grilled cheese. I didn't know grilled cheese could get, any better.
Intricate.
Yeah, so intricate. But they have a lot of cool recipes on their website. Something like cheesy garlic bread, pepperoni pizza.
Oh my gosh.
They even have like sweet ones like apple pie, or I saw a strawberry shortcake. And obviously they have a PB&J. I don't know exactly, how those taste, but they look really good on the pictures on their website.
They look amazing.
Yeah, and then you can choose like the frequency that you want to get them. So I did like a twice a week, every week, and it was like £4. So that's around $6 US. So that's not terrible for getting two two sandwiches, every week. I thought it was really cool, and I mean all the recipes just look really, really good. I just wish I was living in the UK so I can try all those.
Awesome. Okay, so I don't know if I want to throw this last one in here. If you guys want me to, I will. It's an Instagram thing, not anything major. Terry says, my husband just made pepperoni grilled cheese for dinner yesterday. That's awesome.
Yeah, I envy you. No, it's
not. Okay, so actually, I used to make those all the time. I forgot about those. That's like a college staple right there.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I have one more. If you guys want to in the comments, I will tell you about it. If not, we'll wrap up. And if anybody has any questions, and then give you some more information on how to grab the rest of our stuff. Okay. No. All right. Okay. Like I said, I don't know if you guys have jumped in later or not. Terry, I know you've been up here. But you can grab all this information from our YouTube channel. I'll post the link down here. The only thing we ask is that you subscribe. We're just trying to get to 100. You can grab all of our information. Our show notes are free. We're just trying to provide value for small businesses. All we want is to change our URL so it doesn't look so crazy to /BitBranding, which is our company name. And then, yeah, I think that's it, actually. No, there was one other thing I wanted to plug down here. Franklin has a product to recommend if you guys are interested. No affiliation. Oh, we don't care if you're affiliated or not. If it's a good product, put it in the link, or you can jump on board. We won't lock the seat on you. You can jump in real quick and tell us about it. Did you want to put our Snapchats in here? I feel like I want to. Terry, Franklin, I feel like you guys are friends. Want to get you guys on Snapchat. I was trying to load my photo bucket so I could put the image in there, but if not, I'll just put your username. You can follow us down there, and we'll tell you more. You want to put yours in there, Christian?
Yeah.
All right. Let me grab this thing that Franklin's talking about real quick. smarthalo.bike is the link that he posted down here. Must load, must load. Of course, my computer's going slow at this point. On Tyler now, can't call in. Dang, Franklin, one of these Fridays, we're going to get you on the show, man. All right. Can you load it, Christian? For some reason, mine's not going. Looks like they're on Kickstarter. Pre-order Smart Halo now. What is this? Oh, I've actually seen at least maybe not this one, but a version of this one. Yeah, this is awesome. So, dang.
Actually, does a lot of things.
Right. So whoops, there we go. I'm not a big user of Snapchat, but I'm going to start. Before we talk about the product, Terry, yes, I know you're not a big user of Snapchat, but I cannot advocate for it enough. It's like if I would have told you in 2006, get a business page and start advertising on Facebook, and you would have been like, no, you're crazy. I don't want to get on Facebook. And now everybody's on Facebook. But the same thing's going to happen with Snapchat. You want to create an audience now, so they're there when they're looking, high engagement. But let me put that on there, and then let's talk about the Smart Halo bike real quick with Franklin. So I expect an ad within the next 15 minutes, Terry. I'm just kidding. For real.
Wow, this thing does everything.
Yeah, what I think, man, I don't know if I saw this on Tech Meme or what, but it looks very familiar. Okay, let's wrap up the show, and then we could talk about this because I want to look at it a little bit more with, and we don't want to do the recording with us jumping on here about it. So
perfect.
Yeah. Okay. So close us out, sir.
Absolutely. Okay. So again, we're Brain 10. My name is Christian.
And I'm Aaron.
And again, this was episode 27, 10 plus new tech products and services this week. We talked about a lot of stuff. Again, all the show notes, all the links are going to be down here. So make sure to check those out. Make sure to subscribe to us on Blab, on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, like us on Twitter, follow us on our Snapchat. Everything possible. Do it. And we will see you next Tuesday. Some pretty good shows coming.